So we stayed last night at Kensal Town. It was actually, do you know what? I was a bit kind of worried about it, but it was so lovely, so quiet last night. Really nice sleep, and we were so lucky with the mooring actually. When we're going to cruise on down now towards Little Venice and Camden Town, which we're so excited about. But they're literally double moored all the way, so we had a right touch. We came through this bridge and there was a mooring on the right. We were just like, let's just pull in there just in case, and thank God we did, because when we walked into Little Venice last night they were double moored all the way. So yeah, we had a real touch and it was dead quiet. So yeah, I had a really good night's sleep. So off we go next day. I told Paul to go the right, go right, go right, go right. No, I told Paul.
Did you?
I said,
yeah, the wrong way.
I told Paul the wrong way. We're now managed to go down the Paddington Arm Basin, so we're having to do a bit of manoeuvring. But luckily, Paul's, as I've said, is an expert spinner. Expertly done. Turned round. Now let's go find the right turning. Yeah. Found the right corner now. Round we go. Be interesting to see how the camera adapts to this. The light does work, that's a good sign. Oh, beep. Echo!
Yeah.
Rather than trying to on the skate.
I think that would have been a bit much though, with the games and the skyscape. It would have been a bit much, I think. You do one or the other, it would have been
enough.
enough.
It up as well when you added the other bits. So whereas I thought the fun running around interactive thing looked quite cool.
See, when you look back at it, it doesn't look anywhere near as long.
So we've literally just been through London Zoo and managed to see some monkeys. God, I'm not sure what else we managed to see. What did you see, Emily?
Monkeys with long tails.
Monkeys with long tails. And we're now heading into Camden, so I am so excited. There'll be a lot of gongoozlers, I'd imagine, and yeah, so here we come through Camden, excited. So we've just moored up at King's Cross and we are on a floating bookshop. I'll show you around. Really cool in here. Influences in the wild. Coming in.
And then we're coming back through, yeah.
We're going up.
Yeah, you can recognize that. That's the inner city food.
So we've come into King's Cross Station to look at the platform 9 3/4. I don't think we're going to be queuing with these people for a picture. Looks a bit mental. So we've come into Coles Yard and there's a food festival, Korean food market on, but
Free entry, it says outside. Free
Yeah.
entry.
but free entry with pre-booked tickets, and now we can't go in, which is a bit of a bugger. So yeah.
If you have tickets, go to the front.
So we're gonna have to try and find somewhere else to get some food, but I'm sure we'll find something nice.
Come and have a look at it. Yeah. With prawns, you can get prawns. It's only with prawns, though. It's that one at the end. Well, it was a bit busy in there. Blue wasn't very happy. Too much banging around. People making burgers, smashing stuff.
Yeah. Bit of
yeah.
smashed avocado.
not quite the canal that Blue likes. So we've come out, grabbed some food. Now we're sat by the canal.
Yeah, back down by the water, back in the happy place.
Sorry? These are our neighbours. One boat's over 100 years old, one's 90 years old, I think. Lancing has just been in the Peaky Blinders film. They painted it all black, and he's just had a nice new paint job after they'd had to repaint it. And for once, Blue's not the star of the show. It's their dog who's getting all the loving. At the moment, the fuel boat's just pulled up, and they're topping her up with diesel. So when your petrol station comes to you, it's not bad. And we're right in the middle of King's Cross, and the sun is trying to come out.
That's us for the evening. We are literally so tired, we're ready for bed. We've had a really nice evening actually. The guy that Paul showed you the video of his coal boat thing. We've just been sat, what's it?
It's a working boat.
A working boat. Just been sat out with him and his wife, actually just chatting all evening. So many stories. It was kind of a bit awkward because it was kind of like you wanted to like record everything that he was saying, because it was so interesting everything that he was talking about. But actually it was just really nice just to sit and chat and chill. So yeah, nice long hectic day going through Camden and King's Cross and everything, but nice evening actually, just sat on the towpath telling stories about our boat experiences and his boat experiences. He had a lot more than us, but that's it for tonight. We're going to bed, so we'll see you on the next one. Good morning. A bit more awake today. So tired last night. We had such a lovely evening, but breakfast, new day, still in King's Cross. Have a rough idea of what we're planning today, but let's see where we end up. I think I'd like to go to Limehouse Basin and then round the Olympic Park, but let's see where the day takes us. So the ducks and geese are joining Paul for his Marmite on toast. Oh, and here come 2 fuel boats. Right, interesting start to the morning. Excuse me. So Paul's gone to walk the dog. First little anecdote of the morning. Paul's gone to walk the dog down the towpath, and I'm making a cup of coffee. And I've turned around, and behind me in the window is this Chinese tourist recording me with her phone through the window. Like, I turned around and she's just waving at me, recording me. Thank God I was dressed. So that's the first one. Then the second one, I passed Paul his coffee, and the dog has jumped up at him and poured coffee all down his new jeans, new jumper and new t-shirt that he's put on today. So that's gone down well. And then we've literally just started the engine, literally about to pull off, and we're just about to go through Islington Tunnel, which is 960 yards. I don't know what that is in miles, or half a mile, or what, but I think it's a long way. And just realised we don't have the light, so we're having a really good start to the morning. So I've just pulled back over, and Paul's going to try and sort a light out so we can actually see where we're going in this tunnel. And they were saying yesterday, I thought most tunnels you can always get 2 boats side by side, but apparently in this one you can't. So I said, oh, how do you know if it's like safe to go? And he said, oh, well, you just have to look, and if you can see a light, don't go. So yeah, hopefully nothing's coming towards us. This looks like fun. It's like a kayaking school adventure place, and look, they've got like a ramp, I think, that they go down there. Hey!
Huh?
So this is lovely. We've just come through the Islington Tunnel into this first lock. Nice is it here, and there's a school here on the left, and I don't know if you can notice, but that is their playground. It's on the roof, and then we've just watched kids playing basketball. Turtle, terrapin. Got to say, I think the content writes itself. Entrance to the Hertford Union Canal. It's like a cut through. We are not going that way. We've just come out of Old Fawn Lock. So that's Old Ford Lock, and that is the turning that we'll do in maybe a week or a week and a half's time to cut off back towards London. No, that's going to the River Lee, isn't it?
Yeah, but we'll be coming back out, won't we, and going back in towards London.
Oh yes, that's what we'll be doing. Anyway, we're now heading this way down into Limehouse Basin. So this is what I was just trying to explain. This is where we've just come down, and then this is a cut that cuts this whole corner off, so this big section here. But we're going to come down here into Limehouse Basin, up here. This is the Olympic Park, and then we're going to go up this way up the River Lee. So when we come back, maybe in a week's time, we'll come and we'll just cut this corner off, which was that cut there. So that is us coming in to Limehouse Basin, which is pretty cool. I'm not entirely sure where the lock is for the Thames.
As long as it's not this way, we're fine.
Yeah, as long as it's not the way we're going now, we'll be okay. So these guys are all moored up in front of the lock, which is over there. Yeah, there's the Jules fuel boats, the guys we were moored next to. Yeah, they are over there, that we moored next to last night. And they are all going through onto the main Thames tomorrow. We are heading down the Limehouse Cut towards the Olympic Park. So hopefully we can find somewhere to moor in a minute, because I think it's going to rain. Right, well, we found somewhere to moor. We're just obviously on the Limehouse Cut that cuts through to the Olympic Park. And we have found, well, basically we've just pulled up on the side of this industrial towpath. So hopefully it's not too noisy. But there's a Lidl's right on the bridge. So I'm going to go get some milk and get down and batten down the hatches before the heavens open. Joys of central London. It's a beautiful position, darling. That's it. So we will
See you on the next one.
see you on the next one. Bye, guys.
Morning light on the waterway, Aspen glides as we drift away. Vicky's laughing, Paul's on the tiller, Blue stands guard, yeah he's born a drifter. Tie the ropes, then we hit